Hi, friends. In social studies, we've been learning about all the ways that me, you, and all the humans on Earth can take care of our Earth and make it a happy, healthy, safe place for us to live. Because remember, it's the only place in the universe that we can live. So far we've learned that we can recycle, reuse, and reduce things to make less trash in our world, right? And those are great things to do. But there's also lots of other little things that we can all do every single day to take care of the earth too. So today I'm going to read you a story called 10 Things I Can Do to Help My World. And after we read this story, you're going to write a letter to anyone that you want, telling them about things that they can do to help our world too. So listen closely as I read this story so you have lots of things and details to include in your letter. Here we go. 10 Things I Can Do to Help My World by Melanie Walsh. So, there's no one in the room and the light is still on. That's when I remember to turn off the light when I leave the room. Turning off lights and using more efficient light bulbs saves valuable energy. The sink is full of water. When I'm brushing my teeth, I try to turn off the tap when I brush my teeth. Saves a lot of water, doesn't it? Every time you do this, every time you turn off the water when you're brushing your teeth, you save 18 glasses of water. 18 glasses of water. That means 18 glasses of water go down the drain while you're just brushing your teeth. We don't need to waste that much water, do we? Oh no. Some people threw their trash on the ground, the juice box and the newspaper, and the trash can was right here, so close by. I always throw my trash away. Putting garbage away keeps the world safe and clean. Oh, in the winter time, it's really hard for the birds to find food because the snow is covering the grass. So in the winter time, I will feed the birds in winter. Feeding the birds helps them get ready for nesting in the spring. I love drawing, and this person drew such a nice, pretty picture on this one side of the paper. I use both sides of the paper. If everybody did this, if everybody used both sides of a piece of paper, it would greatly reduce the number of trees that we have to cut down to make the paper. I love watching TV, don't you? I remind my parents to unplug the TV when we are not watching it. Many electrical appliances use energy even when they are turned off. So even if you power the TV off, you press the power button and you turn it off, if it's plugged in, it's still using energy. So try to unplug any electrical devices that you're not using so that it saves energy. So many cardboard boxes. We could recycle them, but I enjoy making toys from things around the house. We can reuse lots of things before we throw them away, right? We can reuse Tupperware and plastic containers and boxes and bottles. We could use lots of things for lots of objects, for lots of different things before we throw them away. This makes them not end up in the trash so quickly. Wow, this car is producing a lot of smog, which causes pollution in the air. I like to walk to school or to my friend's house or to the local park. If wherever you're going is nearby and you can walk there, you should walk there instead of using a car. Avoiding car trips saves gas and cuts down on air pollution. Walking is also good exercise. Look at all the pretty pots with soil in them. I can plant seeds and help them grow. Plants help keep the air clean and healthy so that we can breathe. All this stuff that ends up in the trash, cans and glass bottles and food waste, plastic bottles, cardboard and newspaper. I help sort the recycling. Lots of things can be recycled. Cans, glass, compost, which is food, plastic, and paper. More than half of our garbage can be recycled. It takes much less energy to recycle something than to replace it with something new. And why do we do all of this? Why do we go out of our way to unplug appliances and turn off the water and turn off the light and put trash in the trash can and sort our recycling? It's all because we love our world. And I certainly love my world too. All right, friends, it's time to log on to Class Dojo and write a letter to anyone telling them about ways that they can help our world. And don't just tell them what they can do, but tell them why it's important. Use all the details that I mentioned from the story to explain why we should unplug the TV, why we should turn off the water when we're brushing our teeth, why we should turn off the light when we leave the room, why should we feed the birds in the winter. Why should we do all those things? Don't just tell me what I have to do, or don't just tell the person what they have to do, but add details in your letter about why it's important to do those things, okay? You have to really convince whoever you're writing your letter to do these things. So you have to give details in your letter, okay? So you could write your letter to anybody. You could write it to the president, you could write to your mom, you could write to me, you can write to Batman, whoever you want. But you have to give ways that they can help and reasons why, okay? Happy writing, friends. And remember, every day is Earth Day.